Hello, welcome to my channel, SoulfullyGifted. If you find this reading resonate with you, please hit the like button, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any of my uploads. If this reading resonates with you, check out my other readings, they may resonate with you as well. Just say sharing the cards and shuffle over the decks. Thank you so much for watching my video. We're going to hop right into it. If you're inquiring about a personal reading, everything is listed down below in the description box. What do other people notice about you that you may not notice about yourself, Pile 1? What do other people see about you that you may not see about yourself? What do people notice about my Pile 1 that my Pile 1 may not notice about themselves? What do people notice about my Pile 1 that my Pile 1 may not notice about themselves? But people could feel like you may not notice how respected you are for some of you guys. A lot of people could view you as somebody that's well respected. For some of you guys, you may not, a lot of people can look up to you or find you to be very, very inspiring because of your dreams, and you may not notice that for some of you guys. Because I'm looking at go after your dreams. A lot of people can respect the fact that you're somebody that think outside the box. You're somebody that goes after your dreams. Maybe everybody else is like doing the same thing or doing the same old shit. You're the kind of person where you like to do different things. You like to take experiences and mark on new journeys for some of you guys. And that's another thing that people notice about you that you may not notice about yourself. People also feel like you're somebody, well, people you may not notice about yourself that people notice is that you burn bridges, or you could be somebody that's cutting old habits. People can notice that you're getting better at something, or you getting healthier at something, or doing something different for some of you guys. Or people are noticing how you cutting old habits or letting things go. You may not realize it for some of you guys. Some of you guys may be losing weight for some of you guys. You may not be seeing it, but the other people are seeing it. That's for a few people. Some of you guys, you may feel like you need to wear makeup, or some of you guys to feel beautiful, but people feel like you look beautiful without makeup, or they feel like you look good without makeup. Or some of you guys, a lot of people can feel like you look beautiful when you wake up and you don't have makeup. A lot of people can find you to be more attractive when you wear less makeup, for some of you guys as well, for a few. And you, or for some of you guys, if it's not that, for some of you guys, you can wear makeup. For some of you guys, and you may not see how beautiful you are without it, but a lot of people can find you very attractive without it. We got some of you guys, you may not realize it, but you may not see it, guys, but people feel like things go better than expected for some of you guys. Like, say for something, you're doing something, and say you like plan something or you're doing something, you may not feel like it's as good as it should be, but other people around you feel like it's better than what they expected it to be. So it's like you may not feel it's as good, but other people around you feel like it's better than what they expected it to be. So that's another thing that you may not see. A lot of things be better than what you expected it to be. Some of you guys, you may not talk a lot, or you may not notice that you talk a lot, but a lot of people notice how much you talk, or how much you like to talk when you're comfortable as well when you're around people. You may not notice that you have like a really nice shoe collection, but a lot of people notice that you have a really nice shoe collection, or that you have really nice shoes, or you're somebody that has good taste in fashion when it comes to picking out fashionable shoes to look good on your feet. You may not find you to be very impressive, but people find you to be very impressive. You're somebody that's very impressionable. A lot of people can find you to be very interesting. A lot of people you can impress people. You do things that people haven't even been able to see done yet for some of you guys, and you may not see it. But you gotta love how outgoing you are. Some of you guys may not feel like you're so as outgoing, or you may feel like you're not going to be big, but a lot of people feel like you're going to be big, or feel like you're going to be some kind of spoiler, or have some kind of recognition. A lot of people around you feel like you're somebody that's very outgoing. You put yourself out there. You come off as very fearless and braveless, or brave for some of you guys. You don't care what people think about you. That's another thing that people notice. Or we got travels and vacations. Some of you guys, you may not feel like you travel a lot, but people feel like you travel a lot. People could feel like you like vacations, or you like to travel. Or you could feel like you may not need one, but people feel like you may need to travel or have a vacation. Or people feel like you deserve one. People also feel like you're somebody that likes to get around a lot. For some of you guys, people may not have traveled as much as you, or took a lot of vacations, and you may not realize how much you have seen. We got investing funds. So some of you guys, you may invest in funds or something and you may seem like it was just a waste of time, but people feel like it was a really good idea. People feel like it was really impressionable. But some of you guys, you could be the kind of person that save up and take. You could be the kind of person that know how to save up to plan a trip, or when you plan a trip, it goes through for some of you guys, and you may not realize it. But a lot of people feel like you plan really good things, or you plan really good trips, or you're really good at planning things and then working on it, and it turns out great for you. Some of you guys, you may not feel like your creative thinking or new ideas is good, but a lot of people around you can find your new ideas or your creative thinking to be really good for some of you guys. They can like the fact that you think outside the box. You may not feel like you think outside the box a lot, but other people feel like you do. Other people like how creative you are. You may not feel like you got standards and people meet them, but people find you to be somebody where you have a lot of standards. People can feel like you are very well respected. A lot of people don't mind meeting your standards. Like if you say I want $100 and that's your price, a lot of people can feel like people pay that price. You know, that's just an example for some of you guys. People can feel like people meet your standards, or people meet your criteria, and you may not feel like it, but people feel like, you know, you do. Or for some of you guys, you may not feel like you're good enough, or you may not may not feel like you fit certain criteria, but people feel like you do. People feel like it's actually better than what they expected it to be. You may not feel like your tattoos are unique, or some of you guys, or you may not feel, or you may not notice how unique your tattoos are. But some of you guys, your tattoos are very unique and different. You may not notice how different and rare you are, but a lot of people can find you to be somebody that's very rare, very different, very unique. You know, out of the box. You know, nobody can duplicate you or be you. Some of you guys, you may not notice, but a lot of people may feel like you're somebody that has new goals, or some people can notice how that you completed old goals, and now that you have a new set of goals you're working on, and that's one thing that people notice. But some of you guys, you may not have had. Some of you guys, you may not notice how far you have come along, but people are noticing how far you came along. Some of you guys, you may not notice how sexually attractive people are to you. A lot of people can find you to be somebody very sexually attractive, because sex appeal is about to come out. You can be somebody that people can find you to be somebody that's very attractive, very sexy. You may not realize how sexy you are. For some of you guys, you got taking power back. So some of you guys, you may not notice that you took your power back, but people are noticing that you're taking your power back. For some of you guys, you're somebody that is being having firm boundaries, being very confident in yourself, bouncing back to your old self, being true to you. Some of you guys, you may not see it, but other people feel like you're somebody that speaks really well. They feel like you're very well educated. They feel like you're very smart, think outside of the box. People find you to be somebody that does not mind voicing your opinion. You're very opinionated or reasoning. You may not see that you'll voice your opinion, or you may not feel like people don't hear you, but people hear you. People actually listen to you. A lot of people respect you because of how well educated you sound when you speak as well. Enhance. You may not feel like you enhance things, but you do. You may not feel like when you come around, you may not feel like when you try to do something, it may not make it better, but people feel like you enhance a lot of areas in their life. When you come into a work environment, you make the work environment better. When you come into a friend group, you make the friend group better. You know, for some of you guys, you enhance a lot of things around you. You may not see it. For some of you guys, your beauty has enhanced. For some of you guys, you could have had a glow. For some of you guys, you didn't even realize it. For some of you guys, you had like some kind of glow up, and you didn't even realize it. For some of you guys, and people notice this glow up and how attractive you are looking. What do people see that my power one do not see? What do people see that my power one do not see? People can also see that you're somebody breaking generational curses. You may not feel you're not doing enough, or you may not feel like it, but people around you view you as somebody that's breaking a lot of generational curses. You may not feel you find things for a good price, but people feel you find things for a good price. Like you may feel you find your car to get fixed for $600. People probably feel like that's a really good price because they should may cost $800, you know, or they should may cost $1,200, and you find something from a good price, but you think it's not. Some of you guys, you may feel you're not helping people out. Like say you want to help somebody, you may feel like your help wasn't enough, but it was for some of you guys. People feel like when you help them, it is enough. You just don't feel like it's enough, or you feel like you could do more, but when you do help them, it's enough. And we got being chosen. Some of you guys, people, you may not realize, but people feel you're being chosen for something for some of you guys, or you may not see that you're being chosen for something, but you're being chosen for something. People can feel like you're the one that they choose, or you're the one that they will pick for some of you guys, or you feel like people may not choose you for something or leave you hanging for some of you guys, or you may not see it, but people would choose you, or you may not see, or for some of you guys, you may not realize how many people would choose you to be on their side or choose you to be on their team, and you may not realize that. Some of you guys, you may not realize that your natural body is sexy. For some of you guys, a lot of people can feel your natural body is sexy. They find you to be very sexy. They feel like there's nothing that you need to change about your natural body. For some of you guys, you may not see how beautiful your body actually is for some of you guys. We got use slang. Some of you guys, you may not feel like you use slang for some of you guys, but you have your own way of saying your words. You have your own way of speaking, or have your own way of texting, or have your own style. For some of you guys, you may not see it. For some of you guys, you may not see that you get a lot of invites to go to a lot of places, but people feel like you do get a lot of invites, or a lot of people want to invite you to come places. A lot of people want you to come out. You may not realize how many people want you around. For some of you guys, you may not realize you keep your hair done and nails done, and you keep yourself up a lot. But a lot of people realize that you're somebody that keeps yourself up. You may feel like, you may feel like you don't look good. Say you go out, you may feel like you don't look presentable. A lot of people feel like you keep your hair and nails up and everything. They find you to be somebody that always look presentable. They never can catch you slipping. We're gonna get some more messages. How do people view my power one? What do people see about my power one that they don't see about themselves? What do people see about my power one that they don't see about themselves? For some of you guys, with the transformation, the iron and path, for some of you guys, people may feel like you don't see how much you change, how much this change that you have and that you change about yourself, how much good it come from it, how much good it came since you changed. For some of you guys, we got the honor and power. For some of you guys, you may not realize that for some of you guys, you may not realize it, but some of you guys, you're getting a lot more attention now. For some of you guys, a lot of people are noticing you. You could be in the spotlight more. You could be getting a lot of recognition now. A lot of people find you to be more attractive than what they did before for some of you guys, and you may not notice how attractive people are to you. You may not notice that people notice this transformation or you may not notice the people that notice how big you are getting, or how much recognition you're getting, or how you're getting noticed. We got the playing it safe. So some of you guys, you may not realize, but people can tell when you're playing it safe, or when you're scared to put your all into something. For some of you guys, people can notice. For some of you guys, or you may not notice, but people can notice that you could be afraid to put your all into certain things because you may doubt it. For some of you guys, with the conflict card, for some of you guys, people can feel you somebody that you may not see for some of you guys, but people can feel you somebody that plays it safe when it comes to getting into with people, or when it comes to getting into conflict. You don't like conflict, or you you could, or people can notice that you're somebody that play your cards right, and that's why you're somebody that don't get into a lot of conflict. You play your cards right. For some of you guys, you may not realize it. Some of you guys, you may not realize it, but you bring a lot of peace, or you could be somebody that's really good in a mediator. For some of you guys, or a lot of people feel like they need you around when this conflict happening, or people are getting into it, or people are clashing or not seeing eye to eye. You can be somebody that's really good at being a mediator. You can be good at making everybody happy as well. You may not see, but you could be the kind of person that you know how to satisfy everyone and make everyone happy, you know. For some of you guys, you may be feeling like, what you do is mediocre. With the plain and say, you may feel like it's mediocre, but people feel like it's really big. For some of you guys, or it's bigger than what they expected it to be. So it's like, you can feel like when you power, basically what I'm getting for you, power one, it's like people can feel like they see how big you are. You may not see how big you are, or you big, or like the way you view yourself, people view you 10 times better than what you view yourself. Is what I'm getting, power one. Like, you may not see certain things about yourself. People also notice that you're somebody that learns a lot of lessons. You may not feel like you learned a lot of lessons, or you may feel like you take a lot of L's. But people feel like you're somebody that learned a lot of lessons. For some of you guys, people can also feel like you're somebody that's very destined for greatness. So you may not see, but people can view you as somebody that's going to be big, destined for greatness. You got the 6 of Swords with some of you guys, but people can also notice you're somebody that don't mind. Oh, you get over obstacles, or you're the kind of person that gets over obstacles. You know, mind walking away, or you know, something like that. Or you can also feel like you're somebody that overcome obstacles, or you have some kind of stability as well. People also like to notice that you're the kind of person where you don't mind walking away from things. That's it. That you don't mind once you learn your lesson, you don't stay there. Like, you know how people learn a lesson and they just keep staying after they learned the lesson already. You're the kind of person where you're very balanced. You're not gonna sit once you learn a lesson. You don't mind walking away and moving on once you learn something. You're very balanced. People can find you to be somebody that's very balanced as well. But you may not know. For some of you guys, a lot of people can find you. Some of you guys, a lot of people can find you to pass on that chart. A lot of people can want to date you. A lot of people view you as somebody that follows your heart. A lot of people can feel like you, or they can have true romance with you. A lot of people can feel like you're somebody that is very bold. You're somebody that's very courageous. Somebody that is some kind of authoritative figure for some of you guys. People also feel like you're somebody that is. People also feel like you're somebody that is. When it comes to like your relationship, people view you as somebody that is the breadwinner of your relationships. For some of you guys, not for all. Or some of you guys, you may not see, but people feel like you pick really good partners today that's filled with the Emperor, the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and Wheel of Fortune. They feel like you move, people always feel like you always upgrade. Like, when you break up with one person, the person that you date after them is better than the last person that you dated in some kind of way. So you may not feel like you're dating up, but people feel like you're dating up or something like that. Get a couple more messages. You got the King of Wands. For some of you guys, people can find you to be somebody that's very bold and honest. They feel like you're a leader. And you may not realize, people feel like find you to be somebody that's very courageous and you're a leader. People also view you as somebody that don't lose focus. You don't lose focus on things that you got to do. People also find you to be somebody that's bold. You keep working, or you keep overachieving things, no matter how hard, how tired you is. You will keep working at it, or keep giving it your all, no matter how tired you are. You can have like a lot of stamina, whether you're feminine or masculine. What you may not, for some of you guys, what you may not know, for some of you guys, is people may notice that you're somebody that don't pick up the phone all the time, or it's hard to reach you, and you may not notice it, but people feel like it's hard to reach you. For some of you guys, some of you guys, another thing that people notice about you that you may not notice about yourself is people find you to be somebody that is there for your family, or you may not feel like it, but people feel you somebody that's there for your family. No matter what's happening, you be there for your family. For some of you guys, people also can love how you call and check up on them, or some of you guys, you may not feel like you call and check up on people enough, but you do. For some of you guys, another thing that you may notice, that you may not notice, some of you guys, is People could also feel like you be somebody that's not stingy, or you could be somebody that's good at saving. For some of you guys, you may not realize, but people feel like you're really good at saving. You're really good at buying things that you want. But that's what people notice about you, probably. These are things that people notice about you that you may not notice about yourself. If you like this reading and you find that it resonates with you, please hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. Until next time. Peace, love, and light, beautiful, big, and bolder. Welcome to my channel, Soulfully Gifted Pile 2. If you find that this reading resonates with you, please hit the like button. Please comment down below, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any of my uploads. If you find that this reading resonates with you, check out my other readings. They may resonate with you as well. We're going to hop right into it. We're going to say shuffle the cards and shuffle over the decks as well. If you're inquiring about a personal reading, everything will be listed down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. What do people notice about you that you may not notice about yourself? Pile 2. People notice that you're somebody that's very proactive. You may not notice how proactive you are. You may not notice that, but people notice how you don't wait for things to happen for you. You make things happen for you. You're somebody that's very independent. Somebody that's very ambitious. You go after things. You go after your dreams. You don't wait for somebody to bring it to you. Somebody that you're not a sitting duck. You're the kind of person that always can keep a job or always make sure you got some kind of finances or money. You can also view you as somebody that's very stable. You may not realize how stable you are, but a lot of people can feel you're very stable, more stable than them. You can be somebody that's very versatile. You may not realize how versatile you are, but a lot of people can notice how versatile you are, how you like to switch things up, how things don't stay the same. You know, a lot of things don't stay the same. You like to switch up your skincare routine, your clothes, the way that you look for some of you guys, and you may not notice that, but a lot of people find you to be somebody that's very versatile. You're not an about, you're very outgoing. You know, your style, the way you change up is very unique as well. People can also find you somebody that has really beautiful skin. You may not notice how beautiful your skin is, but people notice how beautiful your skin is. They love your skincare routine. They find your skin to be clearer than theirs, are very clear. People like the fact that you take care of your skin and take care of yourself. They can feel like you have baby skin. You may not notice this pile too, but people feel like it's love at first time when they meet you. For some of you guys, people can feel like there's a lot of chemistry with you, or when they speak to you, they can feel like you're the one for them, or they can feel like there's a lot of chemistry with you when they talk to you, or they can fall for you very easily. You may not realize how easily you may not realize how easily it is to fall for you. You got self-love, loving yourself. So for some of you guys, you may not notice as much how the self-love and loving yourself is working out. But a lot of people are noticing that you love yourself and that you take care of yourself and that you put yourself first and that you have goals and that you have boundaries when it comes to yourself. You don't let nobody walk all over you. Some of you guys, you may not notice how neat you look and how you keep yourself presentable, but people notice how well you keep your hair and your nails up and how you keep your hair done. For my masculine, people also notice that you're somebody that keep your hair and your hair done, your beard cut, or keep yourself looking nice and spiffy. You don't keep yourself looking very presentable. You look really good to the eye. You look very pleasing. You may not notice that. You're somebody that's very quick with it. Some of y'all may not notice some of y'all may not notice how quick you're able to think on your feet. For some of you guys, somebody that think really quickly. You're going to come up with quick ideas or come up with new ideas for people. You're the kind of person who can be good at making quick decisions that's hard for others. And you may not realize that, but other people notice that about you. What people notice about my pile 2 that they may not know about themselves. You don't realize how hilarious you are. Some of you guys are really funny. People laugh and you may not realize how funny you are. Y'all, some of you guys are very charming as well. A lot of people love you. A lot of people find you to be somebody that's very charming. You can get your way. A lot of people can be somebody that just, you know how to. A lot of people can feel you just charm your way into things. You may not realize it. Some of you guys are very charming. You can get away with a lot of things. You can just smile, bat your eyes, do a couple words, say a couple sentences, and you're good. You may not realize it, but y'all had it. Okay, we got more options. So for some of you guys, you may not realize how many options that you have, but you do. People can feel you have a lot of options, or people just view you as you have a lot of options when it comes to a lot of things that you want to do. For some of you guys, you may not realize how many options that you have, but people feel you have a lot of options. We have firm boundaries, so you may not feel like you have firm boundaries, but you do. People can feel you somebody that has a lot of boundaries. You just set firm for a reason. You don't let nobody cross your boundaries. They do, you cutting them off. For some of you guys, and you may not notice that, but people notice how you somebody that has boundaries. You don't let people walk all over you. You don't let people do what they want. You don't let people take more than you don't give more than what you have, and you don't let people take from you as well. Some of you guys, you may not realize, but you're very desirable. You're very yummy. A lot of people can feel like you fit their fantasies, you fit their desires, and you may not realize it. What the people see that about my pile 2 that they may not know about themselves. Some of you guys, you may not realize it, but people can see that you're going after your dreams. People can see that you're somebody that's going after your goals. You're not keeping yourself in a box. For some of you guys, you're keeping yourself stuck. You're somebody that thinks big. You dream big. For some of you guys, people can see you chasing your dreams and they feel like it's going to happen for you. For some of you guys, people can view you as somebody that's very flexible. You may not feel like you're very flexible. People feel like you're somebody that's very flexible. You have a really flexible schedule, some of you guys, and you may not realize it. Some of you guys, people can find your beard to be very sexy. They can like your beard, You know, you may not realize it, but a lot of people like your beard. They like the way they look on you, for my masculines. Some of you guys, you can feel like you're somebody that's not tough. People feel like you're somebody that has really thick skin. You're somebody that's tough. You can take criticism. You can take words. People feel like you're somebody people can feel like they can tell you the truth, and you'll be okay with knowing the truth or hearing the truth. People also, you may not notice, but people notice how sporty you are. You be somebody that know how to do sports. You're somebody that's very athletic, and you may not realize how athletic you are or how sporty you are. But some of you guys are very athletic or like sports. Some of you guys, people can find you be somebody that's very competitive. You may not realize how competitive you are, but people can feel like you're somebody that's very competitive. You're driven to win. People can feel like you're going to win when you do things. You'll be somebody that's very competitive. Some of you guys, people also view you. Some of you guys, you may not realize, but a lot of people respect you. A lot of people look up to you. A lot of people want to play with you because they know you're not the one to play with. A lot of people will choose you to be their friend and their enemy for some of you guys. You could be somebody that's really easy to like for some of you guys. You're well favored. A lot of people can like you, or a lot of people can respect you. Some of you guys, you may not realize it, but a lot of people like to check you out when you walk away. A lot of people love checking you out, love looking you up and down. A lot of people find you to be very attractive. They love staring at you up and down, looking at you as you walk away. For some of you guys, you may not notice, but a lot of people feel like you're somebody breaking generational curses. You are doing things differently, or you breaking generational curses that most people wasn't able to break before. Some of you guys, you may not realize it, but people feel like you be somebody very opinionated. You get your point across. You're somebody that's very reasonable as well. You may not realize it, but you're somebody that's very reasonable, and you get your point across, or something. Some of you guys, people can find you to be somebody that's very glowy. You can have really glowy skin. But some of you guys, you may not notice, but you glow a lot. You glow a lot when you're in the sun. For some of you guys, you may not realize it, but you have a smart mouth, or you somebody that has a really strong mind. It's hard. You can be somebody that's a little stubborn, but some of you guys, you have a smart mouth. You don't take shit for no one, and you may not realize, but you have a smart mouth. We have a way of saying words to people. You can hurt people's feelings. We have neat. Some of you guys are really neat. You may not realize it, but a lot of people can feel like you're very neat. Some of you guys, you can soothe people when you're around. You can soothe people when you're around. People love talking to you. People also find your tattoos to be very unique and different. They feel like your tattoos are unique and different. Not a lot of people have what you have, and you may not notice that. Some of you guys, you may not notice how slick you are. People feel like you get away with a lot of things, or you're able to get away with a lot of things. You may not notice that, but they do. They feel like you be somebody that's slick for some of you guys. We're going to get some more messages. What do people notice about my pile, too, that they don't notice about themselves? What do people notice about my pile, too, that they don't notice about themselves? Some of you guys, people could view you as somebody that's really good at making new connections with other people. People could view you as somebody that is easy to, people feel like you are somebody that's easy to make friends with. People could view you as somebody where you are easy to make friends with other people. A lot of people could like to support you. With some of you guys, you may not realize how much strangers support you, but you have a lot of strangers that support you. Or when people meet you, they automatically supportive of you. Some of you guys, or you're very supportive of people and they like being around you. You may not realize that. Some of you guys, you may not realize. For some of you guys, a lot of people could view you as family. For some of you guys, a lot of people around could view you as like a family member, even if you're not family. For some of you guys, they could view you as family. Some of you guys, you may not know, people feel like you're somebody that has a lot of new beginnings, or you have a lot of new beginnings that can happen for you, or you have a new beginning that you like to go after. For some of you guys, I'm getting like the full card. You're the kind of person that take risks, take leaps of faith. You're the kind of person that has a new beginning. It's something you may not realize, but people see that you're somebody that has new beginnings. You can start over, or you have another beginning after a door closes, another door opens for you. Some of you guys, people can also feel you somebody that's really good at handling the conflict, really good at controlling conflict or controlling the outcome of certain things. Some of you guys, people can also view you as somebody that's the same old person. You may not really, people notice you as somebody that's really real, genuine, same old person by heart, never changed. For some of you guys, people can always remember you as still being that person that's real. You may not really, but people feel like you have a lot of things that's going good for yourself. You have a lot of things that's increasing in your life, or whatever this new beginning is working out for you. It's increasing for some of you guys. You may not realize it, but you're increasing. Some of you guys, you're really good at handling conflict as well. Some of you guys, whatever this new beginning is working out for you, is very prosperous for you. You are achieving goals. You achieve a lot of goals. You may not realize it, but you do. Some of you guys, a lot of people can find you to be their soulmate. For some of you guys, a lot of people can want to collaborate with you and work with you. They find you to be their very soulmate. Their soulmate, they can feel like it's true love at first sight. For some of you guys, people also like the fact that when people want to date you, they can think about everything. They don't think about things that's going to go right. For some of you guys, you're the kind of person, when somebody want to date you, they can just already know that your relationship is going to be prosperous. They just know if they had a new beginning when you was going to be prosperous. They just know. It's like no doubt in their mind. They don't even think about the conflict or think about stuff. They just know that you're the one. Some of you guys, people can feel safe in your arms and feel safe around you or safe in your home. People can love your home as well. Their home is very dainty. People come over your home and can feel like home-like when they're away from theirs. For some of you guys, you may not realize some of you guys, but a lot of people for some of you guys, a lot of people may have a hard time getting over you. But the true love and the loss in reverse, a lot of people can have a hard time letting you go for some of you guys. Or a lot of people can want to hold on to you. A lot of people can obsess over you. A lot of people can still want to build with you. Even if it's clear as day that y'all not compatible, they don't want to let you go. For some of you guys, you may not realize it. But a lot of people don't want to let you go. Yeah, even if a relationship wasn't successful, they still don't want to let you go. They still want to be tied to you. A lot of people can look up to you for some of you guys. A lot of people can want to be like you. You could be well endowed. A lot of people can admire you for some of you guys. You may not realize it. You somebody that thinks really positive, or you have a positive outlook on life or a positive outlook on people, and you may not realize that people can view you as somebody that's really positive. You can meet somebody that's really good at making friends, or a lot of colleagues want to be friends with you for some of you guys. You can motivate your friends as well. You be the kind of person where, some of you guys, you can be the kind of person where when you say you go do something, you do it. Some of you guys, you don't have this victim mentality. A lot of people feel you're somebody that don't have a victim mentality. You don't think that you can't not do something. You know you could do whatever you put your mind to. Or people feel you could do whatever you put your mind to and you may not realize it. I pulled from this deck last for pile 1, but we may get a couple messages out here. What the people who knows about my pile? For some of you guys, we got favoritism. Some of you guys, you may not notice. For some of you guys, people can feel you somebody that has a lot of people. People can feel like you're their people's favorite. Like you may not notice, but a lot of people view you as their favorite. Or a lot of people can feel like you some kind of person that you get a lot of favoritism over other people, and you may not notice. We got what's supposed to show. For some of you guys, you may not realize. For some of you guys, but a lot of people, you may not realize for some of you guys, but a lot of people can notice when you don't shelter their events. For some of you guys, so you could be there. Some of you guys, you could be like kind of like somebody's favorite cousin or favorite person that comes to the family function, or you the kind of person when you come to a party, you're like somebody's favorite person, or your energy is not the same when you're not there. So when you don't show, people notice that. You may not notice. People also know that somebody that has pure intentions. People can notice when you come around, you somebody that has pure intentions. We got weird feeling about this. So some of y'all, some of you guys. People, you may not know some of you guys, but you could be somebody that has pure intentions, so people don't get weird feelings about you. They automatically notice that you're pure because they feel calm in your energy, and you may not notice that. For some of you guys, you may not notice for some of you guys, but people can find you to be somebody that could be a sugar baby, or for some of you guys, it could be people that want to be your sugar mom or sugar dad. For some of you guys that want to spoil you and spend money on you. For some of you guys. Some of you guys, you may not know for some of you guys, but some people could try to keep you stuck. Again, for some of you guys, like if you were dating somebody, you're in a relationship with some of you guys, people can want to keep you stuck in a relationship with them, even if you're not meant to be together, because they don't want to let you go. They can't fathom the idea of you being with somebody else for some of you guys. So, yeah, Paul, I'm going to get a couple more messages. I'm going to get a couple more. What people see about my power too that my power too don't see about themselves. For some of you guys, you may not see how. For some of you guys, you may not see, but the 9 of Cups, you may not have people view you as somebody very stable. You may not see how stable you are, how successful you are. For some of you guys, you may not see with the 9 of Cups. You somebody that people also view as somebody that's very happy. You somebody that's able to be alone by yourself. For some of you guys, you don't need nobody. For some of you guys, people can view you as somebody that's very independent, successful. You may not see how independent, successful you are. Some of you guys, people can also view you as somebody that has, you may not really, but a lot of people could believe in your beliefs or whatever religion that you're in. A lot of people could find you to be somebody that's very confident in the things that you believe in. For some of you guys, people also could view you as a leader. For some of you guys, you got the star card. Some of you guys, you may not feel like you don't get a lot of recognition, but a lot of people view you as somebody that's achieves a lot of things. People could view you as somebody that you give other people hope, and you may not realize it. People also could view you as somebody that's good luck. You can get a lot of attention as well. You may not realize how much attention you get, but you get a lot. Some of you guys, you can be a Taurus or Aquarius for some of you guys, not for everyone. Some of you guys, you may not realize, but people view you as somebody that's very divine. You can use somebody that's very nurturing. Anything that you want, you can grow anything that you want. You can handle anything that you want for some of you guys. You're very stable. You can produce anything that you want in this lifetime. People can feel like if you want to be rich, you can. You be the kind of person, people believe you be the kind of person that'll be rich, even if you're not. It's the way that you come off. You come off like you can do anything. Some of you guys, for some of you guys, you may not realize, but a lot of people could be happy. A lot of people going to want to date you. For some of you guys, a lot of people going to want to be in a relationship with you. And you may not want to be in a relationship with them, but a lot of people going to be in a relationship with you. You may not notice that, but a lot of people can want to date you. Yeah, we got the lovers. A lot of people can want a relationship with you. You may not want a relationship with some of you guys, but a lot of people can want a relationship with you. A lot of people can feel like you're the one. A lot of people can feel like you're a soulmate for some of you guys. A lot of people can think about you. Yeah, we got the 3 wands. A lot of people could daydream about you. People could be paid. Some of you guys, if you're in a relationship, people could be patiently waiting for you to be single. For some of you guys, to have a chance with you. For some of you guys, for some of you guys, a lot of people could feel you're the wish fulfillment. For some of you guys, they've been waiting on you. For some of you guys, they've been waiting for somebody like you, an empress or an emperor. They've been waiting for somebody like you. Yes, and some of you guys, yeah, with the world card, yeah, for some of you guys, you are people wish fulfillment. You may not realize, but your people's wish fulfillment. They wish for somebody like you. They wish to have a lover like you, or to have a friend like you, have somebody as successful like you and abundant like you. Yeah, but this is how people view. This is the things that people notice about you that you don't notice about yourself. How to you the shit, how to, okay? Give yourself some grace, okay? Y'all the shit. But if you find this video resonate with you, please hit the like button. Comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification button. Next time, peace, love, and light. Beautiful, bigger, and bolder. Bye.